Hey everybody, it's Debbie O'Neill of Scrap Me Quick Designs, and today I want to share with you the amazing Cricut anniversary sale going on right now through April the 24th of 2018. They have tons of supplies, cutting materials, and accessories all at 40% off. Cuttlebug items are 30% off, and there are machine sales going on that I want to talk to you about as well that you do not want to miss. And so let's get started. What I'm going to do is I have put together my top 10 favorites from the Cricut anniversary sale, and I'm going to run through those kind of old late night talk show host style, and we're going to start with number 10 first. Okay, so number 10, cutting mats. All the mats are on sale. Every type of grip mat is on sale. If you don't know what you need grip wise, Cricut's got a little chart up here at the top, and the fabric grip mat is also on sale. Those are for the Cricut Maker users. The 12 by 12 mats and the 12 by 24 mats are all on sale. So this is great time. So that's number 10. Number 9 are blades. And there's a couple of things here I want to point out to you guys. Rotary blade kit. This is not to be used in the Cricut Explore machines. This is the replacement blade for the Cricut Maker rotary blade, okay, that comes with the Maker machine. So don't waste your money on that if you're not a Cricut Maker user. All right. The next thing I want to point out is the deep cut blade housing. Even though this says Cricut Explore on it, that's just the old packaging. You can use this deep cut blade in the Cricut Explore and the Cricut Maker machines. These have a special blade, so you want to make sure that you know that the blue tip is for the deep cut blade housing, and it comes with one with your package. But there's also the spare blades. You get 2 of those are also on sale. If you already have the black housing, but maybe you've had that blade for a while and it's not cutting as great as it used to, now picking up some of the deep cut blade replacements might be a good idea. Let's talk other blades. So I get asked this question a lot about why is there a German carbide blade? What does that mean? Your Cricut machine, your Cricut Explorers, and your Cricut Makers came with the German carbide blade installed in your blade housing. Those are your machines are specially calibrated to use this blade, and that's why you get a better precise cut with your Cricut Explorers and your Cricut Maker machines, is because of this blade. They do still sell the replacement blades, the regular Cricut replacement blades, but they don't really recommend you use those in your Cricut Explorer and your Makers because you're not going to get as good of a cut, and they're certainly not going to last as long as the Cricut German carbide blade. I've had a blade in my machine for like a year, and you guys know I cut a ton of stuff, and I have not replaced that blade in a while. So blades, there's a bundle pack here too. And let's go into number 8 on my list. We're going to talk about some tools. So the first tool I want to talk about is the Cricut sewing kit. Now, I know that seems kind of weird. Some of us aren't big sewers like myself, but these fabric scissors in the sewing kit are awesome. They are high quality. Even the people who sew a lot are really impressed with these fabric scissors. And for $17.99, it's an awesome deal. Plus, you get all the other, sewing clippy things and a tape measure and a bunch of other stuff. But the thing I really want to point out to you Cricut fans is that the pin cushion in this set is it looks like the Cricut Maker. It's so adorable. And of course you get some straight pins, and who doesn't need a straight pin now and again? And also this extra large scraper is another tool that I really love having because I use this for not just vinyl work, but I use it also for my paper crafting when you need to remove stuff off your mat. It's a whole lot easier with a bigger surface than using the little tool. Okay, next tool I wanted to point out though was the weeding tool set. Okay, I love this weeding tool set. You guys may have heard me talk about it before. It comes with these 5 pieces, but this one that has the mint green handle is fabulous for weeding, particularly your iron-on heat transfer vinyls. It has a little bit longer of a thinner hook on it, and then on the end of it, it's got an extra little bent to it, and it is the best thing I have used, bar none, for working with any of the iron-on products. So I love this tool. The other tool in this that I use a ton is the super sharp, pointy tweezers here is great for any small delicate items, vinyl or paper crafting. Okay, so that is number 8. Let's move on to number 7 on my top fave. Of course, is going to have to be some pens. I did want to point out that Cricut did put in the new pens. They're not on sale right now, but if you're looking for pens, Cricut listened to us. They're giving us some glitter gel pens that are beautiful, and I've got a review I'm working on for those for y'all right now. And then there's extra fine tip pens now too. Those are 2 things we've been asking Cricut for, and they're in the shop now, but they're not on sale. But what I want to tell you that's on sale that I think is a fabulous deal is the Ultimate Fine Point Pen Set. This is 30 colors of Cricut pens that work in your Cricut Explorer and your Cricut Makers, and they have the newer style cap to them so that when you actually put them on, they click in place, so you're not going to accidentally not put it. Some of the older style of these pens, the caps were coming off and people's pens were drying out. I have not had that situation happen using these pens. So that was number 7. Let's move on to number 6 on the list. Number 6 on the list is patterned iron-on. If you guys have not seen that Cricut has patterned iron-on, now is the time to grab some because it is at a great price. And this is just really fun to play with and give your iron-on projects an extra little boost, and with some pattern. It's really fun to use. All right, so let's move on to number 5. All the Cricut papers are on sale. Okay, so if you're looking for some beautiful double-sided paper to make all kinds of paper crafts, now's the time to stock up on this. And there's all kinds of patterns, and this goes on and on and on. What I wanted to point out with the paper sale, all the papers are on sale, all the different types of papers, but the stuff I love the most is the shimmer paper and the sparkle paper. You guys know I love sparkle and shimmer. So the shimmer paper is like a little bit finer grain look of like a glitter paper, but it has like a epoxy coating on the top of it. So it's just beautiful, and it cuts out great, and it really elevates your projects to the next level. And the sparkle paper, the difference between those two is the sparkle paper is a little shinier looking, I guess, and it has it's more of a coarser grain look to it as opposed to the shimmer paper. So that way gives you an idea. But they come in these beautiful color packs, and that is definitely worthy of my number 5 spot. Let's move on to number 4 on my top 10 list. Number 4 is going to be the Cricut Leather. Yes, Cricut makes Cricut leather. These are made to use in your Cricut Maker machines, and right now it is usually popular to use leather for making jewelry and all kinds of other objects, and so now is a great time to pick some of this up if you have a Cricut Maker. If you have the Cricut Explore machines, the Cricut faux leather is on sale as well, and it is also nice to use, and you can cut that in your Explore machine. All right, so let's move on to number 3. Number 3 on my list, Cuttlebug. All the Cuttlebug stuff is on sale for 30% off, excluding the machine. The machine is not on sale. But I get asked all the time, where do you find those longer plates to use with your Cuttlebug? Because they're really hard to find in the stores, in the craft stores. So if you bought any of those oversized embossing folders, or you have any of the larger thin cut metal dies from Anna Griffin, you need the longer plates, and those are on sale. The embossing rubber mat is also on sale. If you bought some of those emboss and cut dies from Anna Griffin's HSN shows, a lot of times it instructs you to use an embossing mat. Some of those sets came with an embossing mat, and some of them did not. So if you need one, now's a good time to pick it up. The number 1 thing on this list that I wanted to show you, though, with the Cuttlebug stuff is Cricut has magnetic cutting mats. This is for you to put your material down on, and then you put the die on top, and then it holds it in place when you run it through your Cuttlebug. So they have the 6x13 and they have the 6x8. So that is definitely worthy of number 3 on my favorite list. Let's move on to number 2 on my favorite list, and that oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you, the embossing folders are all on sale. So they're all 30% off, all the different sizes and kinds of them and everything. Now's a good time to stock up on those. All right, now let's move on to number 2 on my list, and this has to do with the Cricut machines. So everything I've shown you up to this point, you can use my special link, which will be in the description of this video, and you will use the promo code SMQD to get an extra 10% off plus the free shipping. So everything I've shown you up to this point, you can use that. If you want to purchase any new items, any bundled items, or any of these machines I'm about to show you that are on sale, my promo code will not work for those, and you will need to use the word anniversary in all caps as your promo code. I'll put all this in the description of the video, so it'll be very clear for you about what you need to do, but you would place a separate order for ordering any of the machines, so that you get free shipping on all the other things if you order those using my code. Okay, so let's see what's on sale. If you are looking for a Cricut Explore Air 2, they are on sale for $229.99, a fabulous price. You're gonna find them in the sky blue, the black, and the mint green at the Cricut shop. And of course, there's all these awesome bundles as well. The Cricut Explore Air machine is on sale for $179.99. If you know someone who really wants a Cricut Explore, this is the machine that I highly recommend that they get. It's at a value price. And there's also some bundle sales here, depending upon what you need. And they come in the blue or the wild orchid. All right. Now, Cricut Explore 1 is on sale for $134.99. $134.99 will get you a nice cutting machine, but the difference between this and the Explore Air and the Air 2 is that the Explore 1 only has one cutting mechanism or head on the machine instead of two. Like with Cricut Explore Air and Explore Air 2, you can have the blade still in, and then there's a separate accessory holder for putting your pen or your score tool in. With the Explore 1, you have to remove the blade to put the accessory holder in, so it's a little bit more labor intensive. If you're really just wanting an extra machine for cutting vinyl, the Explore 1 might be good for you because you would still have the capability of using the accessory tool, but you wouldn't necessarily need to take the blade in and out all the time if you wanted this to be your dedicated vinyl machine. So those are all on sale. Now, number 1 on my favorite list that I want to point out is the Cricut Easypress bundles that are on sale. Mother's Day's coming up, graduation's coming up. People are really wanting to get Easypress, and this bundle that Cricut has put together is fabulous for those who want to start out using the iron-on products and the machine and get everything you're going to need to really get started. So for $209.99, the Easypress Everything Iron-On Bundle gives you all different types of iron-on, okay, to play with, and it gives you the weeding toolkit that I talked about earlier, and a paper trimmer, which you can use to cut the vinyl, and some other tools that you could have as part of this package. So that is an awesome price. Cricut's saying that if you totaled up all of the items in this deal here, that you're saving about $130 if you purchased everything together. So that is great, and Mother's Day is coming up. Now, you can still buy the Cricut Easypress for the regular price of $149.99 in the shop as well. But while we're here, I want to talk about the Cricut Easypress mat, because these just came out. Some people don't know that they finally hit the shop. This is a protective pad that you put down on your work surface so that it will also not only protect your surface, but it has special materials on the inside of it that will give you better adhesion of any of your iron-on and heat transfer products, okay? So it's specially designed, and it is definitely worth the $24.99 for you to get the best results possible. It's not on sale right now, but it would be a great thing to grab right now while it's in the shop. So those are my top 10 favorite things that I really wanted to point out to you guys. In the description of this video, you will find the link to make your purchase. Thank you for doing that. So you are supporting me and my channel and our Cricut Explore groups and our maker group, and me continuing to make videos for you guys. If you buy any of the cutting supplies, the tools, the accessories, the Cuttlebug stuff, use my promo code SMQD to get an extra 10% off plus free economy shipping. If you are buying anything that is new, anything that is bulk, anything that is the machines and the Bright Pattern Easypress, you need to make that as a separate purchase and use the promo code anniversary in all caps, and that will give you the free shipping, because my promo code doesn't work on that. So make 2 separate purchases if you need to do that, just so that everything works great for you. Thanks so much. Give me a thumbs up. That helps me. If you don't subscribe to my channel, please do that. All the links and descriptions and promo codes are in the description of this video. And thank you so much. Join us over in the Let's Learn Cricut Explore Facebook group or in the Cricut Maker with Debbie O'Neill group. And of course, you can always find me at scrapmequickdesigns.com. Thanks so much and have a great day. Get to shopping. Woohoo! Remember, the sale goes through April the 24th, 2018 only. Bye.